Hello, my name is Nakia Gordon, and as assistant principal at Hamilton Grange Middle School, my goal is to provide support for Principal Lev in any way possible to accomplish our desired outcome. Now, we do understand that this process will require us to work through some staff reluctance, some lack of enthusiasm, because the implementation practices needed to pursue equity is not easy. Right? But Principal Lev has introduced some extremely effective staff inclusion committees to promote equity-based leadership tools, some of those same tools discussed by Dr. Cheryl Hughes in her video. Each committee will focus on specific aspects of an equitable practices that exist at Hamilton Grange Middle School and work toward creating sustainable changes. Some of the technical and adaptive challenges that we expect is pushback from the special education teachers and specialists that may feel singled out because we're highlighting disciplinary discrepancies toward Black and Hispanic males in their community compared to other marginalized groups on our campus. It may also be difficult to help teachers understand the importance of these training sessions that are geared toward embracing restorative behavioral practices. Now, we would address the possible pushback from the special education department by including each individual in the different committees to ensure that their voices are heard throughout this process. We feel that increasing their leadership responsibilities would help them focus on creating a solution and not the problem or continuing to blame someone or to blame anyone for the issue. We also would communicate that utilizing this data to track the effective changes needed to help our Black and Hispanic males from diverse learning populations will be provided by the data-driven instruction team. The school implementation team would explain that raising staff awareness regarding disciplinary measures through seminars from external culturally relevant trainers about restorative practice would benefit the entire student body. Santa Clara County Office of Education released a book called Restorative Practices, a tool book for educators. And in it, they say, the interpersonal environment with restorative practices is the healthiest setting where freedom of expression is present, positive effects are enhanced, while negative effects are minimized. So these steps would increase our focus on equity and provide the foundation for necessary future steps. Now, we feel that these necessary future steps would include providing workshops to present examples of culturally relevant restorative practices to help to help staff members adjust to equitable expectations. We can't assume that these individuals are able to uproot their inequitable practices and implement culturally relevant disciplinary strategies without examples, right? Understanding that this process is uncomfortable and that embracing one's own inequitable practices are difficult, we would also implement a mental and emotional wellness plan of action to help with self-care and to help promote that we are in the best frame of mind to help ourselves in order to help others. Now, as leaders, we would need to demonstrate expectations to staff by actively engaging in each equitable training session to increase collective ownership and collaboration. Utilizing external parties would offer effective strategies from specialists that understand the depth of solution-based policies that grow the mindset of not only us, but our racial equity committee. The goal would be for our staff to take general whole group sessions led by an outside equitable development group, then provide training sessions for each individual committee to grow their individual equity awareness, then bring staff together so that we can all discuss and share what our equitable steps are and desired outcome is. The collaborative problem-solving framework would serve as the basis for addressing suspension reduction and provide models to the staff of how to approach disciplinary conversations through a culturally appropriate lens. As Ms. McBride stated in the Start Where They Are video, meeting a person where they are helps engage the reality of the person and to help build from the reality of that person. And so I feel like what we're doing is helping us build from the reality of not only ourselves, from our inequities, but it allows us to build from the foundations of our students and give them the equity that they need. Thank you again, and I appreciate this opportunity.